Back to school is also a busy time for the many groups that provide what are often called the wraparound services at many CCSD schools. Communities in Schools, for example, helps connect students and their families with educational and community-based resources. The bottom line is to help students from dropping out of school. Joining us is Cheri Ward. She's the Executive Director of Communities in Schools of Southern Nevada. Cheri, welcome back.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Well, we're happy to have you here. Let's start with just kind of the basic overview. For a lot of folks that may not be familiar with Communities in Schools, what kinds of things can you connect students with? What services? This is kind of not the educational part so much, but some of the other support services, right?
Right, and so what we do is have a full-time person in the school, at least one, and what they do is they find out what the needs are of the students, and then what we like to do is bring the community to the school. So like if it's tutors, or if it's mentors, or if it's glasses, or if it's hygiene, you know, any of the things that might be needed, we try to bring our community together and provide those for the students.
Right, and I was asking you, it seems like you're adding more and more schools.
Yes.
In Southern Nevada. How many schools are you in right now? And I believe you're adding some new ones.
Yeah, so this last year we were in 48 schools, and this is K through 12,
right.
And this year we're adding 6 more.
Okay, and when you say you're in those schools, that means there is at least one, unless it's a high school, 2 on-site facilitators, right?
Right, right. And they're the ones that meet with the kids, meet with them, find out what the areas are, and it's, like I said, it's all about that caring adult relationship, you know, and seeing what it is that is the barrier for the kids and why they're doing what they're doing or why they're not doing what they should be doing.
Right. I was curious about this. There are many reasons, I'm sure, that students drop out of school, but you're saying that this can sometimes, it starts in the early years. Explain that progression, how it does often happen and how it relates or how it turns into a student dropping out.
Right, so it does start in elementary. You know, it could be they're not getting to school. You know, they have all these absences, so they get behind, or they struggle with the language, whatever it is, and so they're already behind in elementary. Then they go on to middle school. Middle school is a tough time anyway, and then still, you know, once you're behind and if you can't make it up and if you don't have somebody like seeing that's going on and really helping you, they get on to high school and then they go, oh my goodness, you know, I'm not going to make it. I'm so far behind, you know, that kind of thing. And that's kind of when it happens, or it happens at 8th grade even.
Right,
you know?
Right. And it just gets worse and worse and worse.
Right. And if they're trying to get, say they're trying to get out of poverty and they don't even see that there's an option for them.
Right. You made an important point about just being someone, an on-site facilitator is someone who just really connects with a student and really shows them that somebody cares. And you say that makes probably the biggest difference in your success with students.
Yes, and that is the major thing with Communities in Schools, is that we are the caring adult in their life. And it's like, sometimes it's just to listen to them, to know they're heard, to really build that relationship so you can find out what it is. You know, kids act out, you know.
Right.
Well, then you get to know them, you find out, you know, like they don't have a parent in their life. You know, it could be they've moved 5 times, they don't have any of their stuff. You know, it can be anything like that.
Right. They're there to help.
Yes.
We do want to make a quick mention. You've got a kind of a school supplies drive coming up on August 2nd. How do people get involved with that? They can go online, or they can drop off supplies.
Yes, so they can either go online to cisnevada.org and they can donate, or they can go to the Sam's Club at Arroyo Crossing, which is 215 in Rainbow,
right.
5:30 in the morning to 7:30 at night, or to the Galleria Mall from 10 in the morning to 7:30 at night.
Wow, okay. And then we should also point out that it doesn't, if you want to donate something else, you can go to the website, cisnevada.org, and you can also, you need hygiene kits, you need
uniforms, alarm clocks, you know, I mean, so
yeah.
There's all sorts of things, and you could get your family involved, you know, and have them help with you.
Easy way to help. Okay, hey, appreciate the good work you do to try and keep kids in school and kind of meet those needs that are often outside the classroom.
Yes.
Appreciate your help.
Okay, thanks,
Thanks, Cheri. And again, if you want to get in touch with Communities in Schools, cisnevada.org.